Ladies, let's get into the business of the day, and we are starting with the police this afternoon. A particular video has been shared online. It's on a police officer who put his life at risk by jumping on a moving cab in order to stop or arrest the driver. In a video shared online, the police officer is seen laying across the bonnet and the roof of the car while the car was in top motion. Now, this incident occurred around Apple Legislative Quarters, that is in Abuja. If you have not seen the video, we're bringing you the video. Also, in another video, a police officer is seen in the process of actually wrapping some marijuana, some weed, in public in broad daylight. Check out the videos.
Can you imagine? Imagine.
This is not a main topic, it's just to bring you trending videos on the program. So quickly, ladies, in 20 seconds each.
I saw that video online and I don't know, there are some things you actually see, you don't know whether to laugh or to cry. Somehow you just manage to keep yourself from doing either of the two because it's not funny. And it's very pathetic.
Exactly.
That these are the people that are saddled with the responsibility of protecting us. So how is he going to protect us? If he does not even know how to protect himself, so how can he protect somebody else? It's very pathetic. And the one that is want to get high on weed, that is why you hear of accidental discharge and all kinds of things that they do. They waste lives without looking back. And that also tells us the state of our nation. I'm telling you, I really don't know what to say when it comes to talking about this nation as of today. We have this lawlessness in the highest we could have had. It's so bad that everywhere you turn to is lawlessness everywhere. It's like people just do whatever they feel like doing, and nobody is holding them accountable for what is.
Okay, so I would come from the angle of reorientation, retraining, re-engineering the entire police force in Nigeria. It's we have just seen two, and many more thousands of our uniformed men are engaged in such atrocities, things that are not. So we're not supposed to see them. People are supposed to put the citizens' rights, courts doing the wrong things.
Can we talk about that policeman on the roof of the car? How does that amount to arrest? I don't understand.
So he's arresting himself now. He's already arrested.
What I can see, really, that's why I said we need to retrain, and there's a need for reorientation, retraining, and from the top. This has to be from the top. It's not just the new entrants. That guy is frustrated. That guy doesn't even know the code of conduct of his job. Because there are certain things you shouldn't be caught doing if you hold a particular office.
Exactly.
So he has just behaved like an agbero. So I don't know how he was trained, whether he's properly trained. That's why even their trainers at the police college needs to get retrained. If we have to import training, yes, we have to bring people from abroad to train us properly. When you travel abroad, you see cops, you want to be one. But here, it's like, can you imagine? Can you see that?
Pauline.
I just think this is not the first time this man is doing something like this. But this is the first time he's being captured. He's used to it. Because if you're not used to it, you will not. Yes, you will be. I'm asking now. We should ask ourselves a lot of questions. What is it? What is it he wanted? What was the crime? Is it that bad that he has to follow the car that way?
Yeah.
For me, like Ibile said, reorientation. But the reorientation itself, where should it start from? That person is a father, is a husband to somebody.
Yes.
So all of that is thrown in the dustbin because he wants to collect something. At the end of the day, he wants to collect max maybe 500 naira.
He needs to take something.
So every part of him is thrown into the dustbin for 500 naira. The urgency in making money is just
desperation.
That is a problem. I was at a seminar yesterday and somebody was trying to describe Nigerians, and she said we are just urgent, rushing to nowhere, just because of 500 naira. And I guess if he catches the person, that person will pay 500. Maybe at the end of the day, bargaining, they pay 50 naira or 20 naira. But look at what he has done.
At the risk of his own life.
And this video is going to go so viral that the whole world would see and then say this is what we are. But this is not what we are.
Monkey.
I agree with the women here, what they're saying. But the thing is, the situation in the country is actually driving this man. For me, it's not like they don't know the right thing to do, but just because they are not well taken care of, so they've actually lost their dignity. I mean, the uniform alone tells you what you should do. And it should tell you that people are looking at you at every point in time. But because they are like, the job we're doing, our life is not worth taking for because we're not being taken care of, not talk about families. So there's really nothing to encourage us to really keep the dignity that we're meant to keep. So that's just what is happening. So it's like, all man to yourself.
So everybody is behaving like we're in a zoo. You were going to say something.
That's why I should just say what I wanted to say, because the problem is not the training. They have the training. They have the training, and they imbibe what they've been taught. That is where the problem is.
Because
they
we
cannot.
are now in the state of anarchy. Where everybody fends for themselves.
Just like one of the things you also said, everybody wants to make it quick. Everybody wants to be the other person. This person has this, I must have this.
Why would people want to make it?
They are taught. Police force are taught.
We need to get to the roots. Why would people want to make it quick?
The reason why they want to make it quick is that, for instance, I will always throw it back to our leaders.
Thank you.
Somebody contest election, you became a councillor today. By tomorrow, you are on a flashy car, you are living in a big house. Everybody wants to live in a big house.
But that's not the problem. I don't quite agree with that.
No, that's not the problem.
Can we go one at a time? Ibile.
That's not the problem. Here is the situation. People are not well remunerated.
Yes.
If you are well remunerated, because what I see is there's a high level of desperation. People want to feed. This man is hungry. He remembers the child that is hungry at home, and he knows that if he goes home without anything, his wife is going to make life difficult for him. So he must get home with something. Anyhow, even if he has to jump on the car.
That's what it is. It's not as if he doesn't know. He knows what to do. By his training. In a situation where, for instance, you see some of these bodyguards and their boss take care of them, they can die for the man.
Yes.
But these guys are not well taken
and
care
of. And it's not just, this is not happening only in the police force.
No, it's not in the police force.
A lot of companies, in fact, a lot of one-man-owned businesses, people are not well remunerated, and they're seeing the boss live
spend money on girls.
So now, when the girl working under you tries to steal something from you, you call her a thief. And you are blaming her, but you are not blaming yourself for underpaying her.
Exactly.
How many of us want our graduate children to be paid what we are paying our graduate staff? That's the question we should always ask when we're hiring and when we're trying to pay.
Okay, all right. Can I come in at this point? While I totally agree with everything everybody has said, but let's put it out there. This is not a license for people to think they are entitled to something, because the truth about the matter is your boss owes you nothing. Really, if you're dissatisfied, you can leave. You're not tied down. So let's not give people the impression. I get what you mean. Let's not give people the idea that because you feel you're underpaid is an excuse to steal.
No, it's not.
It is not. So let's just be clear about